Hey, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Target worker reveals stunning price hike for popular items as result of tariffs. All right, so Walmart, they announced their price hike, I think it was 3 days ago, and Donald sent a message: eat the tariffs, stop raising prices. And so now you have Target, they doing the same thing too. And just buckle up. I do believe this tariff war is going to get really, really ugly this summer. So prices, I mean, look at this one here. What is this? Is that a charger? It's a cable PRPL. All right, so it's like a charger, a USB charger, 9.99, and they changed the price 17.99. So they double the price. I mean double. So that's what it is. So something, let's say a gallon of milk is $5, right? They're probably gonna boost it up to $10. Now here's the thing, guys. A lot of our food, like seafood, it comes from South America. I already spoke to the manager of Publix and also Walmart. They said, and again, they both said the same thing. Seafood we get from South America, not from China. We get certain food from other countries, and we are doing good with food. But these stuff here, like the chargers and toys and car seats and all that type of stuff, is made in China, and we are seeing the prices going up. All right, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so for months, major retailers have been sounding the alarm about impending price increases, and now the reality is hitting store shelves. Insider reports from Target employees revealed significant price hikes on everyday items, with some products jumping by as much as 80%. Now, these increases largely attributed to new tariffs tied to Donald trade policies are raising concerns among consumers and industry leaders alike. All right, so once again, the only one that is suffering is going to be the Americans. We're the one who's going to pay double the price. Now, Donald is telling the CEO of Walmart, Target, or these other places, stop raising the price, eat the tariffs, meaning that don't punish the Americans. They're not the one. And again, back then we had tariff. Back in the early 1900s, there were tariffs, and tariffs was like again, in our modern time, tax. All right, we paid tax, again, and at the very end of the year, we get tax money back, and depending how much you make. Well, back then we didn't have that. We didn't have that system. Back then, tariff were taxed. They were like the tax back then. The American people were not being punished. As prices climbed at stores like Target, Walmart, and beyond, the ripples effects of the tariffs are becoming impossible to ignore. A Target employee posting on Reddit under anonymity recently shared evidence of a dramatic price increase for a USB cord from the retailer's in-house Heyday brand. Now, previously priced at $9.99, the cord now scans at $17.99, a staggering 80% jump. The worker, who included a photo of the updated price tag, warned it's happening. All of Heyday is going up. So if you guys go out, and again, mostly ladies, the ladies go out to Target. If y'all go to Target, again, leave comments down below. Let me know if the prices are going up. I know it's happening in Target and Walmart. And again, I don't go out. I don't go out. I mostly work all the time. The wife is the one that does the shopping and stuff. But leave comments down below which state you're from and if prices are going up when it comes to Walmart and Target. All right, so this isn't an isolated incident, but part of a broader trend affecting Target's product lines, driven by the latest wave of tariffs impacting global supply chain. Once again, the US president has positioned tariffs as a tool to revitalize domestic manufacturing by making foreign goods more expensive. Unlike traditional tariffs that protect thriving industry, the 2025 staggering aims to jumpstart sectors that have seen little recent investment. However, for retailers like Target, which rely heavily on imported electronics and other goods, the tariffs are translated or translating into higher costs that are passed on the consumers. Target CEO Brian has been vocal about these challenges since March, when the US faced potential 25% tariffs on imports from Mexico and Canada. Now, during an earnings call, once again, the CEO of Target, Mr. Brian, highlighted the vulnerability of grocery staples like strawberries, avocados, bananas, and coffee beans, which often cross borders before reaching Target's shelves. Now, here's the thing, guys. Those food prices should not be going up because it's not coming from China. It's not coming from the Red Dragon. All right. Again, like I said, we get most of our stuff like South America. I don't know. We get our seafood in Japan. But again, even though Donald slapped tariffs on these other countries, these countries, they kind of work things out with the U.S. So it's not like they got slapped with 100% tariff. All right. So things are looking good between Japan, U.S., and other countries when it comes to tariff. So a lot of our food is not coming from the Red Dragon. All right, so it says here these warnings are now materializing as price tags across the store reflect the new economic reality. Target is not alone in grappling with tariff driven price increases. Walmart confirmed on Thursday that it too is raising prices this month as a direct result of the tariffs. Now, other major retailers, including Best Buy, have echoed similar concern, with CEO warning that higher prices are inevitable. Here's the thing about Best Buy: they've always been expensive. Always been expensive. I get my YouTube equipments like the cameras, again, the Logitech, or my Mac computer or laptop, or the microphone and stuff. I get it all from Best Buy, and boy, oh boy, they could be really expensive, really expensive. But I do love Best Buy. Again, their stuff is amazing. Their stuff are very amazing. But it just, man, take it easy with the prices, man. Jeez, it's making Americans work 3 jobs now. Target is not alone. Okay, I read that part. So even online marketplaces like Shein, Temu, and Amazon have seen cost balloon, prompting a wave of consumer complaints on social media. Now, the automotive industry is also feeling the pinch. Executives from General Motors and Ford have projected that the tariffs will shave billions from their company's profits, potentially leading to higher vehicle prices down in the line. Here's the thing about Ford. Very, very, very disappointed with Ford. American muscles, yeah, rest in peace. Ford is transforming into electric. So a lot of their stuff, electric, does come from the Red Dragon. And so, again, this is not only Ford, but I'm seeing it in Kia and other, dealership and stuff. I went to take my pickup, to get the oil change. Actually, no, it was my Kiev's to get the oil change, and I've seen all these nice, beautiful cars and, man, electric. I'm not a big fan of Tesla, all that type of stuff. I'm old school. All right, I'm old school. You know, working with changing brake pads and all that. You know, just oil and all that. Again, I can't do electric. I cannot just sit in a car with a big massive battery and you can't hear the muffler. I like hearing the muffler. I like shifting gears. All right, so but when I went to the dealership, they got all these new electric cars. A SUV that usually goes for like 30 grand. They asking $70,000. I'm like, man, 70,000 for an SUV? Well, it's amazing. It's electric. I don't care if it's electric. I don't care if this thing was made by aliens. That's too much money, man. SUV for $70,000. And on top of that, the taxes and all that. And then the tags and title. Man, you're talking about almost 80 grand. You stuck with that payment for 6-7 years. Man. Jeez. And American Muscle, Ford, I'm very disappointed, man. You can't call a car with a battery, you can no longer call a Mustang. It's no longer a Mustang. All right, so once again, these widespread impacts underscore the far-reaching consequences of the administration trade policies. Shoppers are increasingly vocal about their frustration, taking to platforms like Reddit and X to call out price hikes. While April's national inflation rate showed only a moderate uptick, some analysts and executives warned that full impact of these increases will become more apparent in the coming months. The combination of higher retail prices and reduced corporate profits could strain household budgets and slow economic growth if the trend continues unchecked. Boom. It has begun. Prices are going up. Everybody's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. All right, so Walmart CEO has sounded the alarm. Target employee has just put out a bombshell report. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So if you can, prep now. Most importantly, have cash in hand. Because again, with all these all these wars, all these things that's going on, people need to start prepping, stocking up, and having cash put away. Because when the grid goes down, that debit card, the plastic debit card you carry in your wallet, that's not going to work. ATM machine is going to be down. So you need to have backup currency, old school style. Again, having money, coins, nickel, dimes, quarters, pennies. Again, you need to have all this ready. And I'm not trying to spook no one, but we live in a time that this is not the sleeping giant U.S. that we once knew. Things are changing right in front of us. All right, so again, buckle up, prepare spiritually, physically, and mentally. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on this platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.